Now I want to go through if you might think you've got a pinched nerve or you're told a pinched nerve and what that looks like when it gets worse and what it looks like when you're getting better. And this will come into play when we start doing the exercises. But for the moment, okay, so remember we talked about the vertebrae with the balloons, okay? Forward head posture is going to be the major culprit because it keeps doing that, it keeps bulging out, and then finally gets onto a nerve, and then it can start radiating symptoms. It's called a radiculopathy, okay? So what happens is this, and it's generally at the lower neck here. So if it's not too severe, okay, you might just have... might be just touching the nerve, for example. It might be pain, just at the base of your neck, perhaps. But then the more you press on that nerve, the more it will radiate down. And let's just use my right shoulder and arm for. Now, it could be numbness, it could be tingling, could be burning, could be pain, could be all of these. Okay, and these are nerve signals from pinched nerve. Well, called pinched nerve. Pressing on the nerve. Now, it may be it's most commonly the disc that will be doing this. There could be other reasons for a pinched nerve, but it's most commonly disc related and posture related. So let's go with that as well. So what will generally happen once you press on it harder, it will start putting pain. So if you've got pain like back on that shoulder blade there, it will start radiating from that disc out to or that vertebrae and commonly across the top. So if you've got pain across here, we're going to get that so it will come back, okay? The more you press on it, the more you can get pain down into the shoulder, again, or tingling and numbness. The more you press, in other words, the more you press on the nerve, the more you impinge that nerve, the further down it can go down the arm. So someone that comes and said, oh yeah, no, I've got numbness or tingling in my fingers all the way down. Now, you've got to differentially diagnose. Could be carpal tunnel, could be coming from the neck. But for the sake of this course, so you could have both. But most generally, it'll be coming, if you've got neck pain, it's going to be just, and we'll work that out through the exercises. But just for the moment, understand the worse it's pinched, the more impinged that nerve is, the further down they go. So likewise, so if you said, you came to me to the clinic and you said, yeah, no, I've got tingling, I've got burning here, tingling, it's all down my fingers now. Okay, and let's say So, okay, what are the causative factors? Stop doing those. You came back a few days later, and then I said, oh, how's that tingling and numbness? I said, oh, actually, no, I don't even feel it now, my fingers now. I say, do you have any symptoms in your arm? Yeah, and I still feel it here. So how far down does it go? There's nothing down here now. You see, so that's what's called centralization. So what that means is we want to get the symptoms from however far they are, if they went all the way down to the elbow, and we're going to get them out of, going up, so you can imagine it's going back up towards the disc. And what generally you'll see, so if someone came in and they've got pain in the back of the neck and across the back of the shoulder, into that shoulder blade, someone that came in, the next client comes in and they right down their arm, then they're going to have their pinching worse, okay? All right, so what we're looking is to decrease those symptoms in the arms. And again, I'll go into this in more detail, but just so you understand. So let's say without doing any exercises, you've got pain or tingling or numbness or burning, nerve symptoms coming down into your arm. And I've told you to just get out, nice posture, so you're doing this. And as your neck starts to heal, because you're no longer putting all this stress on it, no longer pushing the disc back, no longer doing that, and then the next day you wake up and go, hey, maybe you didn't have pain during the night if you had that. Or maybe go, you know what, I just feel a little bit up here and the back of my neck's still sore. You see, you've just made it better. We're decreasing up there. So worsening, further down the limb. Getting better, further up. And so what will happen is, once you've got it no longer in the arm, no longer in the shoulder blade, it might be just a little bit of pain. So all of this is healed and taking the pressure off the nerve. There might still be a little bit of residual pain at the base of your neck there, if it's there, and which is the most common area to get these happening. The nerves are most generally pinched between C5, C6, C7, the base of your neck, in other words. So then you get a little bit of pain for 2 or 3 days, and then it should be gone, as long as you don't go back to doing the things that are harming your neck in the first place. No longer squeezing, it's going to heal. So you get that understanding. So if you've got radiating pain into there's a very good chance it's a pinched nerve, and we're going to be addressing that with your posture, with your corrections, and with exercises that we'll get into as well.